Gemini, hi, welcome to Mr. Queen PH. Titingnan natin ang energies for you ngayong January 16 to 31, 2025. So if you're interested in private readings, meron tayong link sa description at sa pinned comment. Paka-check nyo na lang information kung paano mag-book for a private reading. And please subscribe to our channel to show your support. Like, share this video, and comment na rin kayo kung kayo ay naka-resonate. And thank you sa mga hindi nagsiskip ng ads. Okay, let's see, Gemini, what's up with you? Ano yung update? Energy update. Second half ng January. You have the 8th house. This is North Node in Scorpio. Oh, North Node is about your future. Yes, and it's in your 8th house. So, yung iba sa inyo, you will be saving a lot of money. Maaring part ng pagsasave nyo ng pera is you want to grow your finances sa pamamagitan ng pag-i-invest. And I think, yung way nyo ng pag-i-invest is talagang inaaral nyo. Ito yung hindi yung bahala na si Batman or mag-i-invest ka kasi nakita mo yung friend mo, ganun yung ginagawa. So, gagayahin mo na rin nang wala ka namang alam. So, I think you are going to learn something about an investment na alam mong makakatulong para sa future mo. This can be sa stock market, NFTs, or cryptocurrencies, or yung mga natural, yung mga traditional na mga investments. Some of you, maari ring you are learning about the occult, spirituality, or anything na nag-i-interest sa'yo, something mysterious, something na you want to know more, kasi pwedeng ito ay iniisip mo na maging future mo. Like, for example, you want to be a tarot reader, or you want to be an astrologer, something na interested sa divination, things like that, no? And parang you are planning for your future on how to become the master or someone who is expert in these fields, no? Kumbaga. Okay, let's see what else. You have the King of Wands, exploration. You have the Strength card, the Four of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so ang King and Queen of Wands nasa reading ninyo. So you may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I see a very strong partnership dito. Maaring you are partnering, pwede tong business partnership, pwede rin tong romantic partnership, and this is about your future. So, kumbaga, yung iba sa inyo, meron kayong kasama ngayon sa buhay na pareho kayo ng gustong mangyari for your future. Let's say, meron kang asawa or romantic partner, or meron kang kamag-anak, mahal sa buhay, kapamilya na very supportive kayo sa isa't isa, and pareho kayo nagkakasundo for a certain goal in your finances, in your career, or in your future. Yung iba sa inyo, you have plans of migrating sa ibang bansa na maaring pinaplano nyo na kung paano nyo gagawin yun. Nag-aaral kayo, and then after that, you will go to this country and study and work, no? Which is going to be good for your future. So, some of you naman, you are building your finances. So, mas nagiging maingat ka sa pag-handle ng finances mo. You may be consulting with someone na maraming alam pagdating sa pera, maraming alam kung paano niya mas mapapaunlad or mapapalago ang kanyang finances. So, this can be a coach or someone na you look up to, na alam mo na meron na siyang kakayanan or meron na siyang abilities para magpalago ng pera. Some of you, there are travel opportunities. This can be travel for work. Pwedeng ipapadala ka ng company mo sa ibang bansa for training or for benchmarking. You have Moon in Gemini in the 3rd house, Saturn in Sagittarius in the 9th house. Saturn in Pisces in the 12th house, and Mercury in Pisces in the 12th house. So, 12th house, this is about your spiritual energies. This is about your mentality or your mental health. So, some of you, maaring meron kayong naging experience either in the recent past or distant past na meron kayong na-miss na opportunities na you feel like parang hindi na babalik to sa inyo. Now, ngayon, you realize na meron pa kayong opportunity na balikan yan or merong mas magandang opportunity na darating sa inyo. Para siyang missed opportunity na let's say, nung time na yon may hiring sa ibang bansa and then nung time rin na yon for some reasons hindi mo maasikaso yung requirements mo or hindi ka maka-attend sa interview or basta something messed up and hindi mo nagawa. And now ngayon, it's reopening or meron ka nakitang another opportunity to try it again. Oo, subukan ito ulit. And I think dito mo ma-realize kung gusto mo ba talaga yon. Kung gusto mo ba talaga mag-abroad, kung gusto mo ba talagang mag-explore pa ng ibang opportunities outside of your comfort zone. Because I'm seeing here na kung talagang desidido ka, makukuha mo yung resulta na gusto mo. Makukuha mo yung rewards ng pinaghirapan mo. I also see you na you're going to do your best para ma-fulfill yung kailangang, yung hinihingi nila, yung nire-require nitong goal mo. And definitely you will achieve your goal. It's not going to be easy, no? Hindi siya magiging madali, pero rewarding siya and it's going to be worth it for you. Let's see what else. 'Diba? Harvest. Ano ba yung harvest? Rewards yan ng ating mga itinanim. Fertility. Fertility is your productivity. You are going to be productive. Marami kang kayang ma-accomplish, magawa for ngayong second half ng January. You also have authenticity. So, magiging totoo ka na sa sarili mo about what you really want. Kasi minsan, no, kahit na gusto natin, sabihin natin, ay, wag na lang. Or, next time na lang. Kasi nahiya tayo. So, ngayon, if you want something, you want something. Ipupush mo yon kasi gusto mo yon eh. So, sa money, career, finances, you have discovery. So, I think you are discovering other opportunities to create money, to earn money. Pwedeng sa ibang bansa nga talaga to. You also have cozy. So, yung iba sa inyo, you want to experience yung relax pagdating sa finances. Na tipong hindi ka nag-aalala kung meron ka bang panggasolina sa susunod na buwan or hindi ka nag-aalala kung may pambayad ka ba ng tuition fee ng anak mo. Yung mga ganon. So, you want that kind of stability. Okay? And then, when it comes to your finances, I think, mas magiging aware ka sa yung emotional situation. Hindi mo hahayaan na maapektuhan ka ng emosyon mo para makapag-decision ka ng hindi makakabuti sa career, business, or finances mo. See, you have the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups. I think there are a lot of options opening up sa'yo pagdating sa career, sa trabaho, sa finances mo. And ang kailangan mo lang dito is piliin kung ano yung nagre-resonate sa'yo, something that is close to your heart, something that will make you feel more comfortable na gawin. So, sa relationship, trapped and potential, naku, yung iba sa inyo, meron kayong pinipigilang damdamin para sa isang tao. So, pwede kasing itong relationship na to, may limitations. It's either meron ka ng may pananagutan ka na or the person that you're dealing with may pananagutan na. So, you have to kailangan mo tong pag-isipang maigi kung itutuloy mo to. Kasi eventually, meron tong judgment, meron tong ikaw may karma, 'di ba? Ikaw rin yung makaka-experience ng consequences na yan. So, you have to be that person na alam kung ano yung pinapasok mo pagdating sa relationship. Be rid of your enemies. So, some of you will also be very careful sa mga taong pagkakatiwalaan mo, and yung iba sa inyo, alam nyo kung sino yung mga taong kontra sa inyo eh. Yung mga laging yung ayaw kayo. So, hindi niya ipipilit yung sarili nyo dun sa mga taong ayaw kayo. You will focus on yourself, at iiwasan mo na lang na isipin itong mga tao na hindi supportive sa'yo, or someone that simply doesn't like you. Okay? So, you're going to remove them sa picture. Okay? So, that is your reading, Gemini. Thank you so much. See you again.